The passive-aggressive covert narcissist. Covert narcissists often use passive-aggressive ways to even the score with those they believe in having criticised them, or to gain advantage and exploit those around them for their own gain, to use and abuse others in underhand ways. Hello everyone, I'm Elizabeth Shaw and welcome to the channel, which is all about the narcissistic personality disorder, to give you more understanding of what you might have been through within your life, those you might still be dealing with in your life, how to handle a narcissist if you cannot go no contact, how to understand where they're coming from, which isn't that easy, but understanding who they are and how they work and leaving them to work that way while you go and while we work on ourselves and making our lives much happier. And most importantly, how to recover from narcissistic abuse. If you are new to the channel and the information is helpful, please do subscribe. Thank you very much to all the returning subscribers. I hope your journeys to happiness is going extremely well. Most narcissists like to do their dirty work under the radar. So all narcissists are capable of using passive-aggressive manipulation to undermine those around them. Some by calculated means, a well thought out plan, others do so on impulse, instinctively programmed into their fight survival response. Yes, they can control their behaviour. That's why they will act one way around one person and another way around someone else. Why they can behave if they fear consequences to their actions or if there are witnesses around. Why they can lie so well, often as they cannot self-reflect. Once they've told a lie over and over to themselves and to others, they believe their own lies. Once they've blamed the other party to the narcissist, it's then the other person's fault, often why you'll never receive a genuine apology, as a narcissist does not believe they have anything to apologise for. While we have the overt, grandiose narcissist that hits us with, "You cannot do that," we have the covert narcissist that hits us with, "I wouldn't do that if I was you." Both methods are to cause us self-doubt, and while not every person who says these things is a narcissist, they do need to have at least 5 traits from the DSM-5 diagnostics to have the disorder. Not all narcissists will use all these tactics. If you feel off around someone, if they put you down, make you feel bad, then you have the power within your mind to safely walk away from those people, whoever they are, a parent, a friend, a partner, a boss. No, it's not always easy. It is, however, always possible. We don't have to allow other people's opinions of us to define us. We all have a little self-doubt, and when those around us telling us that we cannot, it's our job to show ourselves that we can. Some narcissists are dangerous, so always stay safe. However, the best revenge is your own success in your own happiness. Passive-aggressive manipulation tactics. 1. They will invalidate you, often hidden when we don't know what we are looking for. As a covert narcissist will say things like, "Are you wearing that? I'm not sure I trust that friend of yours. You're imagining things." And the overt, although they can say those things, are usually more obvious, yet when we don't know what we're looking for, still in subtle ways. "You look awful in that. They don't like you. You're too insecure." Also "I wouldn't do that if I was you." And then once they've belittled your choices, your thoughts, your opinions, your mind, your beliefs, your friends, so you already have some self-doubt, you have even more self-doubt forming within your mind, they will add insult to injury by gaslighting us with words such as, "I didn't mean it, I was only joking, don't be so sensitive." Why do they do this? They put others down so they can take charge and feel superior, trying to control other people's lives, thoughts and feelings, often leaving us with little self-worth, full of self-doubts and very little confidence within our own decision-making skills. Recovery, learn to be who you want to be. Those who judge you are not for you. Build your confidence. We all make mistakes. It's how we learn. Find the things you enjoy doing for you and keep practicing. Even when we get something, we can still slip up because often, even once we've got something and we know how to do something, because we do it subconsciously on autopilot, we don't focus or concentrate as much, so we can still make mistakes. We're human. It's how we learn. Listening and tuning into our instincts, because they often know what they're telling us without us even knowing. 2, they will break promises. A narcissist will promise us the world to leave us with anxiety and CPTSD. They will say they will do things, then not do it. They will say they did not do something that would hurt us, even though they have done it. They will say they wouldn't do something that would hurt us to do it anyway. Then they will gaslight us with, I never said that. That didn't happen. If only you hadn't, then I wouldn't. Again, making us question ourselves. Why do they do this? To maintain control of those around them, making life difficult for others, getting people to work harder to please them as part of their disorder is a need for attention, and they'll do what they can to get that attention. Recovery, someone who continues to hurt you, lie to you and breaks promises are not for you. No matter who they are, you deserve better. Write down what they say so they can no longer gaslight you into questioning yourself. 3, stubbornness. They can be very stubborn and never back down. They can also be very persistent into guilt-tripping people into doing what they want, so we end up people-pleasing to calm the atmosphere down. Why do they act stubborn? They want to win. One of the characteristics is dominance, that power and control over others, preoccupied with obsessive thoughts of power and success, drives them forward into wanting to win at all costs, and they don't have the emotional empathy to care for who gets hurt along their way. Recovery, let go of any guilt for things you have done for which in hindsight you would not have done. That is in your past. We all make mistakes. Do not let it eat into your future. No contact is always best, so they can no longer guilt trip you. If you cannot do no contact, learn your boundaries so well that they cannot take them down. Say no and stick to your no. 4, blame shifting. The classic narcissist tactic. Pass all the blame onto someone else to escape accountability. And like when they go around breaking promises, they blame shift to avoid any form of responsibility. They will shift the blame onto anyone they can. I didn't because you wouldn't. I forgot because you failed to remind me. They will always add that you. They will always shift that blame. Why do they do this? To gaslight those around them into believing their problem isn't the narcissist's behaviour. So people then work harder to please the narcissist. A narcissist will play the hero or the victim, yet they will never play the villain. Recovery, yes, we are responsible for our own actions, provoked or not. However, we have to pass responsibility back to the rightful owner for theirs. 5, silent treatments and the sulking. The way they can cause us deep psychological pain without leaving any marks, and some are physically abusive as well. But those that are mentally abusive, the silent treatment causes that psychological pain within our minds. Either the present silent treatment or the one where they just disappear, those where they just sulk for days on end, leaving us to try and figure out what's wrong and how we can make it up to them. Why do they do this? Often to put us in our place, as they believe they are superior. Part of their disorder is to seek attention from others, or if they feel criticism for things not going their way, they shall go into the silent treatment to gain attention. they will exploit others by whatever means they can. Recovery, if they're a grown adult, leave them to it. They are responsible for their own behaviour and we are responsible for ours. They're entitled to be who they want to be. If they want to go and be silent, let them go be silent. Don't go chasing them. Don't go giving them that attention. You did not cause it. You cannot change it, nor can we control it. If they have the disorder, it is who they are. If they have the disorder, it is the reason behind their behaviour. However, it is never an excuse for their abuse. So with some, you do need to safely get away. With others, you can just learn who you are and then handle yourself around them. You will not change them. It's up to them to change themselves. And if they don't want to, it's not up to us to try and make someone change into who we thought they were or who we want them to be. It's up to us to walk away from that person and be who we want to be. 7, isolation. They will isolate people from support, often through triangulation. I don't trust that friend of yours. And in all honesty, when we suffer from the effects of cognitive dissonance from being around a narcissist, where our realities and beliefs just no longer match up and we begin to doubt our every move, we can succumb to isolating ourselves, especially from those who tried their best to warn us. Our pride and our own ego can actually end up holding us back when we are locked in this kind of situation. Why do they do this? They want to control and gain our attention. And when we have no one else to go to, our go-to person becomes the very person we cannot go to. The narcissist gets our time and attention, yet they will quickly discard when another person takes their fancy, only to reappear if they believe we have something to offer them. Recovery, reach out to old friends and family for support, especially those who try to warn you. Trust within your own instincts. Look for new hobbies and activities to join to meet new people, learning new skills and picking up new ideas, things to find your happiness, reclaim your happiness. 8, sabotaging others. They will undermine people. They will withhold financial resources. They will make it so you cannot go out to work or so you have to work all hours to scrape by. Not for you, for them. They will put you down, withhold information, withhold resources, withhold affection. Just when you need a narcissist the most, poof, they are gone. Only to come back playing the hero, so we doubt ourselves again. With their intermittent play nice, we then end up questioning ourselves of, they're not toxic, they're not that bad, they're not a narcissist, they can't be, they can play nice. If they have 5 traits, yes, they can. That is part of who they are. The part of the manipulation, the part of the game is that envious face and that admiration face, the one where they come playing nice, seeking that admiration and that attention, and then the one when they're not getting their own way and they're envious and jealous and they are hurtful, spiteful and nasty. Why do they do this? Often, as one of the traits of the disorder is envy, they will try to sabotage those who they believe might do better than themselves. Recovery. We all hit rock bottom. We all lose. Now, we need to drop the harmful narcissist from within our lives and climb back up step by step, day by day. Most people might have used one of these passive-aggressive methods on another person at some point within their lives. It does not mean you are a narcissist if you don't have the 5 traits. If you have the empathy to care for others, you are not a narcissist. It means you're human and you made a mistake. Often, if you've done any of these things, it's done without even realising what we are doing. A narcissist, covert or overt, uses them as part of their disorder is the fact that they feel entitled to do as they please, and they don't have the emotional empathy to care for those they hurt along the way. They also believe they are superior and above all those around them, with that dominance that they think they are in control of all others and not just themselves. They are extraordinarily envious and believe they are entitled to sabotage others that the narcissist believes are doing better than the narcissist themselves. There is no winning with these people. The only way is to know ourselves so well that no other can make us question who we are, our values, our beliefs, our boundaries are for us. And if they're not the same as another's, we can respect that. If they respect ours, we can walk together. Or another person doesn't respect who we are or wants to change us into someone we are not, we have the right to walk away from those people kindly. I shall add in the links to explain a bit more the fight, flight, freeze and fawn. In the description, the fight, flight, freeze and fawn video. Why narcissists will not say sorry, some false apologies to look out for, the silent treatment, why they sulk, how they blame shift, how they invalidate who we are and how to recover from them invalidating us. Also the links to find me on other social media platforms. I am full on one-to-one coaching, so I shall add the link to BetterHelp and the online courses that I have on offer. Today, look for achievements, any achievements you've made in your life. Look for those achievements, find those achievements, focus on those achievements. Whenever you're having a down moment, find those achievements. Also, look at the things that you enjoy doing for you, and if you've stopped doing them, start doing them again. And just baby steps, day by day, moment by moment, you will get there. If you're at the beginning and know how difficult it is, and even when we don't have narcissistic people in our lives, we can hit those moments in life where it gets tough, and we just have to talk to ourselves the right way, get up and keep going. Thank you for listening. You've got this. You can and you will recover from this. Bye.